Inflation is at a 30-year high with businesses across the board raising prices. Wholesalers have even raised prices by 8.6% according to one article. Yes, crazy inflation, rate hikes possibly from the Fed. So let's break down whether or not you should refinance. There is no doubt about it. We have all been feeling the effects of inflation. Heck, you could even consider inflation almost like a pay cut, right? Because the money that you have, the money that you are earning now doesn't go as far as it used to because the price of goods has increased. One reason for the price increases is the shipping delays, because there are numerous shipping boats that are just chilling out in the ocean waiting to come to port. This even has some retailers worried that they are going to have empty shelves for holiday shopping, which isn't really going to impact me all that much because I am a firm believer in buying experiences for my family rather than things for my family. Honestly, going out, standing in line to shop for Black Friday sounds like death. I would much rather be standing in line at Disneyland, which doesn't even sound all that exciting to me either, but I would much rather buy an experience than sit and wait in line to buy something. So shipping delays has caused price increases, but I think the real reason we are seeing this crazy inflation is the never-ending printing that has been going on by the Federal Reserve. So with inflation going up, the Federal Reserve has actually signaled towards rate increases on interest rates in 2022 to stave off the inflation. It's even been rumored that we could possibly see 2 rate hikes in 2022. All right, now with that buildup, this comes to the point of my whole video. Right now, interest rates for mortgages are 3% or even lower. So right now is a great time to refinance your mortgage. If you are sitting at a higher interest rate, you really need to do an analysis to see if it is smart to refinance it, because you will not see low rates in the future. With the Federal Reserve hinting at rate hikes, you need to take advantage of the rates right now because you will likely see increases in 2022, and then it makes it so that refinancing is not as much worth it. Unless you have an extremely high interest rate, then you may still be able to make money, but right now is probably one of the best times to refinance your mortgage. Now, I say this, and I do not want it to come across like I'm saying everybody should refinance. You should go and pull money out. I do not believe in cash out refinances. If you're going to refinance, I want you to do it just so that you can change from a higher rate to a lower rate, and that's it. I don't believe in increasing your mortgage and increasing your debt. I think that is a dumb move. So really, I have 4 rules when it comes to refinancing your mortgage. The first, really, it's a no-brainer. It should just be monthly savings. So if you can refinance and save yourself some money each month, then that is a good thing. Now, you should, when you refinance, save money because you're going to go for a lower interest rate and you are going to spread out your existing loan over a new 30-year term. Now, if you switch to a 15-year term, you may end up having a little bit of a higher payment, but that's okay because you are going with a shorter maturity and you should be able to save money. Now, another thing you need to look at is your payback period on closing costs. So when you refinance, there are closing costs associated with that. And you gotta look at your monthly savings and your closing costs and see how long it takes for you to make that money back. Now, if you have not much time on your mortgage left, then it may not make sense to refinance because the amount of monthly savings isn't going to bring back the closing costs that you have. But if you are sitting at like 20 years or more left on your mortgage, I can almost guarantee you it is a good thing to refinance if you can get 0.5% or a full percent lower. No-brainer. Now, the next thing I like to do is to see if I can save money on interest over the entire length of my loan. This is where it really comes in to see whether or not a refinance is worth it. If you can save money over the length of your entire mortgage and pay off your house and save money on interest, then it is a smart move. Rule number 4 is, can I pay off my debt quicker? So when I refinance, I've refinanced in the last year. If I refinance, I take my monthly savings that I had and I just keep paying the same amount on my mortgage. I don't change my payment because I want to pay off my debt quicker. I use refinancing as a tool to help me pay off my debt faster rather than spreading it out longer. Now, if you're curious on how to make this analysis, how to do it and actually run through the numbers, I will put a link in the description of a video that I've made that walks through on Excel how to calculate each of these rules and see whether or not refinancing is worth it for you. With rates at historic lows right now and signaling from the Federal Reserve that rates will likely increase in 2022, everyone should really consider whether or not refinancing is right for them.